Peace, peoples, peace. I just want to do a short, quick video. 21 gun salute, John Fetterman. 21 gun salute, John Fetterman. That's crazy how they, excuse me, throwing this man under the bus because he's a Pennsylvanian. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't with having the government shut down. Be like, nah, them people, them babies got to eat. You know what I'm saying? We can keep the government open and we can discuss what we need to discuss. But for now, them babies got to eat. People got to be paid. You know what I mean? And he wasn't with the go along, get along gang, right? Ladies and gentlemen. So we all know he had a stroke and things of that nature. And motherfuckers was throwing him under the bus. But after John Fetterman had a stroke, we come to find out John Fetterman was the only Democrat with common sense in the House. So now that he wasn't part of the go along, get along Democrat devils, they throwing the man under the bus, highly disrespecting this man. Highly disrespecting this man. And y'all can see, man, that Democratic left ain't nothing but of the devil. If you're not part of the go along, get along gang, they ain't got nothing for you. And they most definitely will throw you under the bus. We're going to get into this video and we're going to talk about this later on once I get my son ready for school. But this is sad, man. This man wasn't part of the go along, get along gang. He wanted to keep the government open for Pennsylvania. And these motherfuckers throwing him under the bus, disrespecting him. It's sad, man. But we already know we at war and we got to eliminate and eradicate this devil that we know as this Democratic Party. We got to eradicate that Democratic Party, ladies and gentlemen. That party is of the devil. And if you connected with it, you're going to get eradicated along with them. Sorry to tell you, but the Most High preparing us for war, and it's that time. And as y'all can see, we are at war, and they at war with their own peoples. Let's get into this video here, ladies and gentlemen, of them throwing John Fetterman under the bus because he decided to keep the government open and voted on keeping the government open. Let's go.
Because this CNN anchor, Dana Bash, is going to be stunned by all of the hateful things, the hateful messages that he received from Democrats, far leftists, okay, in response to him standing up for his constituents against the extremism of the Democrat Party. Take a look.
Talk about your memoir. It's incredibly, as I said, it's incredibly raw. You talk in great detail about your struggle with the disease that is depression, and I'm going to talk about that in 1 second. But I do want to ask about the way that you approach the Senate, and you write about that in your book. You said, quote, "I've drunk deeply of the venom of both the left and the right. As a connoisseur, I can confirm that the most poisonous, the bitterest, is from the far left."
His own party.
That is pretty remarkable to hear you say that.
First of all, he's in the house, so he sees the devils that's inside the house. And he knows a whole bunch of nigga devils inside that house. Let's go.
An elected Democrat. Why?
No. It's just been my personal experience on this thing. And when I asked my digital team, I said, we're on all the platforms. Really, what's kind of the harshest? What's kind of the most personal? And the answer was immediate. He said, "Oh, blue sky. It's blue sky." And the difference is, the right would say really rough things and names. Some names I won't repeat on TV, but the on the left, it was like they want me to die, or that we're cheering for your next stroke, or that's terrible that depression won. Why couldn't the depression won? And I hope your kids find you. They even have like the graphic a GIF where they have like a stroke, in your head, cheering at that. Wow. Yeah, and they said that, I remember one, they claimed, the doctor let us down, and why did they have to save his life? Just really, I just can't imagine. People are wishing, I wish he dies, or I want him to die, literally cheering for a stroke. And I don't know what the kind of a place where that comes from. That's much different than just calling me.
That comes from the devil. That's hate. That's not love. That's hate. In that party, ladies and gentlemen. And who knows better than John Fetterman, who's sitting in the house? These people y'all elect, y'all better watch them. They devils, y'all. Facts. They wanted your babies to starve for a whole year. They wanted to keep the government shut down for a whole year and have your baby starving. That's crazy.
Me a name, you know, and that's really been consistent, you know, in that community online.
Yeah, so apparently CNN propagandist Dana Bash is stunned by the fact that the same people that openly celebrated the death of Charlie Kirk being assassinated, that they are making fun of John Fetterman and using John Fetterman's stroke in order to make him feel guilty about not going along with the Democrats and their shutdown nonsense. Are you really surprised that this is how leftists operate, right? This is what they do. They say the most hateful things because they are a hateful group of people.
Facts.
If you don't agree with the far left, 99%, then in their eyes, you are the enemy. And
This is the party of the Democrats here, man. It's the Democratic House. Facts.